Good morning, fellow subscribers. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rafael Peruge, and this is Bolt's Garage. So, on today's video, I am going to be introducing rather formally my daily / winter beater, my 2006 Volkswagen GTI Stage 2 APR. We also have this little guy with me today, Frenchie. Loves to wander the world. Come on, boy, let's get the GTI. So, as many of you know, I have the Lexus always parked in the garage with my wife's car. Because I can't kick her out of the garage if I want to stay alive. So the GTI has to sit on the street. There she is. There's my baby. Rather filthy. I try not to park her under the trees though, that's for sure. Das Auto. So she has been sitting actually for about a week and a half now. But we did put a new battery in. So she should fire up rather easily here. There we go. My baby lives. Got my boost gauge. Some warning lights that the tail lights are out, but they're actually not. They are working fine, which is weird. And yeah, oh, look who decided to join us. Mr. French. He can hear this car from far away, and he knows when I'm home or when I'm leaving. So this bad boy has 96,399 miles and running strong. I am going to go my rear view camera, which I installed by myself. I'm gonna pull it around to the garage because we're gonna do a quick fix on the car here because we have something that is broken, and we'll get right into it. And as always, passenger loves to drive. He's an old guy, so we can't leave him alone anywhere because he'll be pretty lonely and upset. But let's get to the alley. Alright, so we got the car in the garage. Since you all know, the GSF gets put away every winter so it doesn't get destroyed by salt and rock chips and salt chips from stuff all over the roads. The GTI is my baby. I've owned it since 2009. It is a 2006 model. I've done tons of work to this car and it's been very good to me. So let me give you a walk around, an intro of it, since when the GSF goes away to storage, I'm going to try to make more videos on the V-dub. So let's get right into it. Let me give you a walk around. From far away, it looks good. It looks good, but let me get into the nitty gritty first. There is a lot of rust. A lot of rust, let me tell you. This is the front fender. I'm afraid to even touch it. I was thinking about replacing these, but why put money into this thing? It's a 2006, so it's what, 12 years old now. So that's one bad part about it. Everything else, there's a scratch here, wow, more rust here. Jesus, there's just rust everywhere. Rust on this quarter panel. Let's slowly move around. This area is all good. Aftermarket tail lights, LEDs. Yep. Little bit of rust going on here. Another scratch. And then, of course, more rust coming in on this fender. So you're asking yourself, well, let me finish. The clear coat is coming off on the eyelids that are aftermarket on both sides. Front end is pretty good. This right here has been plasti dipped for years and it's still holding up fantastically well, as long as this album, which was plasti dipped. Hood is good. So you might be asking yourself, why the hell is there rust on every single quarter panel and fender? Well, when I bought the car, the first winter, I got some all-season tires that were aftermarket, and the car was lowered. I didn't know much about cars at that point, so I didn't know the difference of offsets. And the offset that I got was not correct for the car because the tires had too much poke. The car is lowered. When I had 2 or 3 people in the car, bigger bumps, I would rub. So basically, dumb, all winter, that first winter, I'll drive around and just rub, and that's what caused the damage. Since then, paint started peeling all these years. This is what I'm left with. So, my dumb mistake, definitely not gonna happen on the GSF. GSF is perfect, but that's info for you guys. If you're doing lowering drops, make sure you have correct spec wheels and tires so you don't rub your quarter panels and fenders and get rust like I have here. Anywho, let's go over the mods that are in the GTI. So let's pop the hood here and let's begin with the mods. So what I do have is a intake that I wrapped with exhaust foil. I did the noise pipe delete, which was a pipe that went from here into the firewall. I have a BSH catch can that connects right there. R8 coilover packs. This is a stock high pressure fuel pump, and there is a short shifter with a 3-inch downpipe with a 3-inch exhaust, APR, everything. APR stage 2 tune. Right now it has Eibach lowering springs with Coney orange shocks, front and rear. ECS tuning spacers, front and rear, and that's basically it. So APR stage 2, we're pushing around 250 horsepower to the wheels and around 300 torque to the wheels. For this little car, I'm telling you, it moves. Once the boost kicks in, it goes. It's a great daily. Almost 100,000 miles on it. About 5,000 miles ago, I did the timing belt change, water pump, tensioners, pulleys. I did all that. So the car is good to go for another 100,000 miles. Granted, if the turbo doesn't go out or the trans. Stock clutch, I believe, guys, because I bought this used. I believe it's a stock clutch. It's holding up. It's not slipping for stage 2, which is fantastic. Inside on the GTI, we have the full leather interior with the climatics control for the ventilation. I put an aftermarket head unit here, but it's all very basic besides the boost gauge, 6-speed. So the reason I got you guys here today with me is because we have to do a fix on the daily driver, the GTI. This week I took it to work one day. I'm driving, it's around 50 degrees. I turn the heat on. 10 minutes later, I'm like, why am I still cold? I turn it on full blast. I don't hear the blower motor going at all. So the blower motor has gone bad. I have the new one. I ordered it. We are going to replace it. I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace the blower motor on this 2006 GTI. Very simple, very straightforward. So this one spins pretty freely. I'll show you the other one once we get it out. It does not. So hopefully this is the problem and not just the resistor right here. But let's get into the car and take out the old one, and then we will go and install the new one. So sorry if the lighting is not going to be ideal, but you have this plastic piece here, which all you do, I believe there's 2 screws, which I took off already. All you do is pull this down and set it aside. All it is a little plastic piece with holes cut off for the vents. And then when you look underneath here, this right here is your blower motor. You have it, there's one tab. Where is it at? There's a tab right here that you pull down and you twist and it comes off. So let me lay the camera. Maybe I could do it with one hand here. So you grab, there's the tab right there. You pull this down and you twist. You saw that? It just popped out. You keep twisting and wiggle it on out. And there is the blower motor, the old one. There is one plug right here that I unplugged before I took this out. So let me take this out here and compare it to the new one. Hi Frenchie, hi boy. All right guys, so the old one. Look, I'm trying to turn this. It feels like it's catching, it doesn't spin freely. Whereas this, you can see it's spinning freely. So there's corrosion right there. I'm guessing, you know, because the moisture and condensation probably builds up. This is corroded. Something on the inside must have gone bad versus the new one here. So let's pop this new one in. I'm not gonna put it all the way in so I could just test it and make sure that it's working. So just plug this in. There we go. So I plug that in. I am going to grab the key and just give power to the system. All right, so I'm going to just hold this and I'm going to turn on the vents and voila, look at that, running like a champion. So issue fixed, the vent works. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this back and turn this off so we don't cut off our fingers. Beautiful, simple, easy fix. The part I got from ECS Tuning was $110, I believe. So let's go ahead and reinstall this and button everything up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, everything is reattached, plastic piece is on, blower motor is working fine. So that was just a quick video how to change it. This is the daily. Stay tuned for more videos of it coming this winter because the GSF is going to be sleeping, so I could just provide content for you guys. I'm going to be making videos on this, maybe hooning it around, sliding around in the winter time, stuff like that. So please subscribe if you haven't below. Hit the bell icon, stay up to date on the videos, and please subscribe, guys. We are trying to get 1,000 subscribers. See you on the next video. Peace out.